see if Uncle Bob would learn any new words while he was gone. But this didn't work because every time his friends turned on the microphone, Uncle Bob would not say a single word. But the second it was turned off, he started muttering to himself. So my brother's friend decided to hide around the corner to see what Uncle Bob was saying. And what this bird was actually saying was pretty extraordinary. I guess I'm a parrot. I guess I'm a bird. Over and over again, as if it was slowly dawning on him what he was, as opposed to, a dinner plate or a towel or an old hollow tree.
It is against the rules and regulations of the New Jersey Turnpike Authority to drive in the wrong direction on the New Jersey Turnpike. It is against the rules and regulations of the New Jersey Turnpike Authority to drive in the right direction in reverse on the New Jersey Turnpike. It is against the rules and regulations of the New Jersey Turnpike Authority to drive herds of human animals on the New Jersey Turnpike. It is against the rules and regulations of the New Jersey Turnpike Authority to drive with vehicles with metal tires on the New Jersey Turnpike. It is against the rules and regulations of the New Jersey Turnpike Authority to drive in the wrong direction on the entrance and exit ramps to the New Jersey Turnpike. It is against the rules and regulations to the Jersey Turnpike Authority to drive in the right direction in reverse on the entrance and exit ramps to the Jersey Turnpike. It is against the rules and regulations to the Jersey Turnpike Authority to drive herds of heaving animals on the entrance and exit ramps to the Jersey Turnpike. Against the rules and regulations of the New Jersey Turnpike Authority to drive vehicles with metal tires on the entrance and exit ramps to the New Jersey Turnpike.
There was this old couple who decided to drive cross country in their car, and they were both almost legally dead. About 2 miles away from home, the burglar alarm in their car went off and got stuck in the on position. They drove all the way to San Francisco like this. The noise didn't seem to bother the old lady. Near Chicago, she said,
"It sounds like faraway bees on a summer day."
Her husband said,
"What?" You can read the signs. You've been on this road before. Do you want to go home? Do you want to go home now? One of the major airlines used to run this kind of lottery, mostly to give passengers something to do while they waited in line on the runway. The stewardess would hand out the lottery tickets and you peeled away the sticker. If you had the right combination of numbers, you won a free trip to Hawaii. If you didn't have the right combination, you didn't win a free trip. The airline discontinued this when there were too many complaints about the timing of the lottery. They said, "Our passengers tell us that they feel that waiting on the runway is the wrong time to play a game of chance."
I had a dream, and in my dream, I was your customer. And the customer is always right. You're driving down the road and you're talking to yourself and you're saying, why these mountains? Why this road? This big town? This ugly train? How come people from the north are so charismatic, industrious, and let's face it, preppy? And people from the south are so devil-may-care, every man for himself.
I know this English guy who was driving around in the south, and he stopped for breakfast one morning somewhere in southeast Georgia. He saw grits on the menu. He'd never heard of grits before, so he asked the waitress,
What are grits anyway?
she said,
Grits are 50.
he said,
Yes, but what are they?
she said,
They're extra.
he said,
Yes, I'll have the grits, please. I remember when the president said we were going to go to outer space and look for things in outer space. And I remember the way the astronauts talked and everybody was watching. Because there was a chance that they would burn up on the launching pad or take off to Cape Canaveral and land in Fort Lauderdale 5 minutes later by mistake. But now, we're not even trying to get that far. Now, it's more like the bus. Now, it's more like you go up just high enough to get a good view. And you aim the camera back down. You don't aim the camera up. You take the pictures and come right back down and develop them. That's what it's like now. Now, that's what it's like.
Every time I hear a fire truck, it seems like it's running away from the fire. Not towards it, not right into it. They seem like huge, stampeding monsters running away from the fire. Not towards it, not right into it.
over the river and through the woods. Let me see that map. A sideshow, a smokescreen, a passing landscape, a city that repeats itself endlessly, hoping something will stick in its mind.
Cross equator, brilliant sound, sea is black, horizon tilts, dropping down, through the shining valleys of clouds, dropping down, through the shining valleys of clouds, dropping down, through the sky red, then gold, then black again, dropping down, into the light, sky red gold. June 8th, Dakar. Very hot air can make for the worst flying conditions. Motor stalls, cuts out, cockpit boiling, everywhere so hot. I'm hungry. I'm hot. Like eagles, sea is dark. Waves of heat. A caravan. Waves of sand. A camp. Another camp. I'm hot. A caravan. June 9th. Khartoum. I carry a letter to whom it may concern, just in case the engine fails and we drop into the Arabian desert. I possess a letter I myself cannot read. It's addressed to the Arab tribesmen and it explains why an American pilot would fall onto their land and what to do if she did. Bring maps, bring water, have walking shoes. I've always wanted to fly. Nights in LA, we drive out to the airfields, Watch some military and sub-pilots wheeling, spinning around, crazy loop-de-loops. And you could see them, the city lights were so bright. Their shapes get into the sky. Below, 2 pagodas, tiny islands, mud volcanoes, village on stilts, and a fringe of docks. Land at the Dum-Dum Airport. The streets are wide. White bulls are walking everywhere, from Karachi to Calcutta. Black eagles at 5,000 feet. Hills roll like carpets down to the water's edge. Amidst a monsoon, but a sudden sandstorm, far below factories. June 18th, gray skies. Past the many mouths of the Ganges and Brahmaputra rivers, tiny figures trailing in the waters look up as we pass. Some wave their hats. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Ship the parachutes home today. Have to take on more fuel. So, we ship the parachutes home today. We shouldn't need them over the open ocean. No, we shouldn't need them.
And he said, well, I had to write that letter to your mother. And I had to tell the judge that it was you. And I had to sell the car and go to Florida. Because that's just my way of saying that I love you. And I had to call at the crack of dawn and list all the times that I've been wrong. Because that's just my way of saying that I'm sorry.
Oh. Language is a virus. Language is a virus. Language is a virus.
Language is a virus.
It's amazing how evolution works sometimes. There's a certain male spider who has evolved from victim to survivor in just a few years. So how it usually works is the female constructs a very complex web made of many different threads. One of these threads is a weather line. She can tell if it's raining. And another one is very sticky. This is the food line. She can tell if she's caught something. And another sort of slicker is what's known as the mating line. She can tell if a male is approaching. So how it usually works is the male comes walking along this line, they get together, mate, and then she eats him. That's how it usually works. But certain males seem to have developed a new strategy, which is that they bring along a package, which is a fly all wrapped up in this kind of cruddy stuff. And after they mate, he sort of tosses her the package. And this distracts her for just a minute, just enough time for him to make his escape. And then, even this strategy was improved. And the males began to do something really remarkable. And they brought along a package, all wrapped up, just like before, only now, there was nothing actually inside. They had figured out that they didn't need to bring anything at all. And it's not like this is a disappointment for the females. It was just one of those moments where everything changes, and you don't know yet whether it's for better or for worse.